our show right about now. I'm going to take this lineup into the event and chase down Soto, Kurtz, and that all-star pack. Hope you're all doing great. Got a light goal. We have a timer as well. We'll get them both rolling right now. So we aim to entertain on today's stream. All right, timer starting. It's not visible yet, but we'll put it on later. Lost my account. What's up, buddy? How's your day treating you? Thanks for tuning in. Driving back. Do you have your phone like on a hands-free thing where you can look up and check it out? Lost my account. No way, Josh. Almost 50 months, dude. Thank you, Josh. Josh has resubscribed at 49 months. Josh, if I don't forget, I'll open this pack for you after this game. This is only a 3-inning game. Hope you guys get a chance to check out seriousfun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment that's super safe and supportive. Again, that charity is seriousfun.org. But Josh, good to see you, dude. Hope everything's going well. Missed chatting with you last couple days. Oh, it's a Don Russ pack, and these are pretty full of rookies. I think each little blaster box is supposed to have an autograph card in it too. Haven't got to the autograph card, but it should be coming up in one of these packs soon. Dream that you bought a whole case. That sounds like a nice dream. My dreams are always weird, dude. Like, I'll turn the corner, and I'll go from, I don't know, like being in a pizza place, like being in a golf course, and the next time I turn, I don't know, I'm in a movie theater or something. When I can recall them, I usually don't have much recall of the dreams. Jay, Tyreek, and Ivan, how are you all doing? Small hardware store. They had boxes above the cashier in the back shelf. Old boxes they were trying to get rid of. There was definitely a time, I think when I was growing up, where they really overprinted everything. And then I think they realized, you know, the cards didn't have much value. They started with all the inserts and the subsets and the autograph cards and the jersey cards. And I think those have more value, obviously, than the stuff from the late 80s and early 90s. If you were to get back to like the 70s or 60s, and I mean, that's got some serious value to it. Hey, what's up, Sully? How are you, buddy? You know, like a Mike Schmidt rookie or something out there would be awesome. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it's a blind deal, and it's very RNG as to what you're going to get. And usually, you're better off just buying a single card, because like you know yourself being a Browns fan, if you wanted to get, I don't have a good example right now on the current squad, but if you wanted like a Sanders autograph card, you're way better just buying it from the store or online than ripping a million packs hoping to pull that card out. Well, that's the question of the day. I got it for you, Sully. Give me a second here. It is. I got to go through my my windows and copy and paste. What player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career? But lost my account again. Thank you very much for the heart me. Ooh, that's a nice card. Jameis autograph card for 15 bucks. A couple years ago, on my birthday, my wife asked what I wanted, and I had her get, well, actually, I went and bought them, and then she just paid for it. But I got like a McGuire autograph card, Largent and Chris Mullen, my 3 childhood favorites. But you know, trying to pull all those things would have cost way more than just buying them direct. Hey, Cam31, thanks for the rose, Cam. I didn't have my mic muted. This poor guy was probably listening to the DonyellFreak stream. It's one thing if you want to listen to it. It's another thing if I force you to listen to it if you're playing me. He got a great play from his knees. Yeah, exactly. The odds are just so ridiculous. And then if you end up with something nice that you don't want, now you're obligated to either try to trade it, sell it, or just collect, you know, collects dust sitting somewhere in a binder or in a sleeve, and you just kind of forget about it because it's not a card that you cherish, but it's something that is a card that has value anyways. Yeah, end up with Judge or something. Ivan, they are bad. Yeah, they are bad right now. But what can you do? You can't only be a fan when your team is good, right? I mean, you could, but then you're a bandwagon. I thought I could get the lead runner, didn't work out. Jake, welcome in. How are you, Jake? Thanks for following today. Let's make the call to the bullpen. We're playing the All-Star game event currently. We like everybody to follow. We got a like goal. If we hit the follow or like goal, we'll do a huge pack opening for you guys. Yeah, Jake, who do you support as a baseball fan? So the question of the day, which player is remembered mostly for their personality and less for their actual playing career? A couple come to mind. Bob Uecker, I think, was remembered way more for his personality. Got into acting, got into announcing. Rest in peace to Bob Uecker. Mark the Bird Fidrich, he used to go out on the mound, act like he was a bird. As far as the baseball world, those guys immediately come to mind. Football, I would think about He Hate Me. If you guys remember, He Hate Me played in the original XFL. That's another guy I think personality-wise, kind of having a meme name was another one. Hey, what's up, Truggin? Truggin, thank you for 69 bits. R.I.P. to Bonnie Tyler. Yes, great singer. Passed away yesterday or the day before, I believe. But yeah, Trucking coming in with a nice amount of bits, 69. All right, JKG, he'll make a good play. Yes, meta world peace. But yeah, antics, the malice in the palace for Mr. Artest, who's now meta world peace. But I feel like it's a good question. I only like the Seahawks, Jake. I'm not a Mariner fan. I'm A's, Sharks, and Warriors. I'm a California guy. But I had a cousin that played for the Seahawks many moons ago. Oh, late swing. I was trying to turn on it, and those too far in. Yes, yeah. Artest lost his mind when he was still Artest. See, Jake's a Seattle fan. Do you like the Sounders and all that too, Jake? Or no? Excuse me. I feel like I have a little bit of scratchiness to start the day. Yeah, what's up, Solo? How are you doing, buddy? Boy, I'm not hitting the ball well. All right, so Truckin' and Solo got to have an answer for that question. Which players remember more for their personality than their actual career? Craig Kimbrell and Brett Gardner are what you think of for Sully. I think Dennis Rodman's probably a guy you could argue that personality versus performance too. Although Rodman was a beast in his prime. Speaking of Beast, Beast is in the red chat. What's up, Beast? Favorite player, Dennis Rodman. All right, so Truckin was thinking of the worm at the same time I was. Tried to hold up, but I went through. Tony Mandrich is your answer for Aiden. That is old school on Mandrich. How you doing, Aiden? I thought that was going to drop. All right, it holds up. No, your wife knows who he is, but not that he's a basketball player. Yeah, he was all over MTV and everything there for a while. He definitely got into being the celebrity. John Starks. I was thinking of John Rocker as well. There's got to be a few other ones. I'd say Chichi Rodriguez too, but I mean that's more niche. And he was a good golfer, but like Chichi didn't win a lot of majors. Chichi was just an entertainer when he was on the course. You know, he'd act like his putter was a sword and act like Zorro and different things back in his day. PR, thank you very much for the heart me, sir. Hey, what's up, Blunt Eastwood? How's your day treating you? Sully's going with Max Clark as well. Opponent's definitely having better swings than I am, but we're just waking up on this one. We're going to grind through the All-Star program that we haven't finished yet. And then, I don't know what we'll do after that. I don't think I'll dive into Weekend Classic after playing Moonshot. Probably save Classic for tomorrow's stream. So, yeah, Blunt Eastwood, the question of the day. What athlete is known more for their persona than their on-their field performance? And he's got that base stolen, I think. Not only does he have it stolen, hit it right through the shift. Could send the runner home, and he would have been out most likely. So what's got you busy these days, Blunt? If you guys are browsing on the For You page, come on in. Please follow, share, and like. We need everybody on the tap team. We hit that follower goal. We're ripping packs. That running back for the Patriots. That's, I don't know, bud. You got to be more specific for me. I don't know who you mean. Windsor's here. Windsor, thanks for the heart, me sir. Randy Moss, Trell Owens, Ocho Cinco for trucking. Did I shout trucking out? I meant to. Sometimes I do it in my mind and then I actually don't do it. Oh, LeGarrette Blount. Yeah, Blount was kind of quite a character. Yep, for sure. I thought he might try the delayed steal. Boy, that Drake Baldwin looks bad defensively. What's up, Noah? How's your day going? Emmett, thank you for following. How are you, Emmett? Latrell Sprewell. Sprewell was a heck of a player, but yeah, choking Carlissimo is what people remember. Absolute Stud is followed. What's happening, Stud? I don't know why we're paused, but it's a freaking event game. Like let's play it. All right, this pack's dedicated to Josh for subscribing on the purple platform. You guys subscribe, I'll rip a pack. If he comes back while we're opening the pack, then we'll just set it to the side. First in the pack, George Brett. We got a rookie card. It's a rated rookie. It's Carter Jensen next in our Don Russ pack as we go through. After Don Jensen, we got Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. No, personalities like personality. You know, could be an actor, could be musician, could be whatever. Reggie Jackson, he was known as the straw that stirs the drink, right? But I think we know Reggie mostly for hitting home runs, more so than anything. Here's Dick Allen. I'll save the Dick jokes for you guys. But yeah, Dick Allen, and it is a parallel card. We got the Miz behind Dick Allen. Nice to get some Mizrowski cards. Got a rated rookie here. It is Peyton Toll, and our opponent's finally back ready to play. So we'll finish up this pack in a bit. These packs have quite a few more cards than those other ones I had. These have 15 in them, so we get to enjoy the pack for a moment. All right, not good here as we give up another run-scoring base hit. I have my 5 wins. I just got to get all the missions done now in this Moonshot thing. We'll try Maxwell for at least one more batter.
No, that's it.
I'm using a lot of the All-Star cards from the All-Star Path for this event squad. Not necessarily guys I want to play with, but ones that'll get us to our missions quickly. All right, so we get knocked around here. Let's see. Mace, welcome in. Thanks for following, Mace. Mace, who do you root for as a baseball fan? All right, that'll be enough of Maxwell. He's getting shelled. Bring in Horton for the ground ball triple play. Horton kind of looks like he's got the mullet going. Business in the front, party in the back. Anybody in chat got a mullet these days? Is Billy Ray Cyrus in the chat? Yeah, that should be 2. Got a nice bare hand transition there. Douglas used to have the mullet. What made you move away from it, Douglas? Junior says he has the mullet. I bet Snacker's got a mullet. Welcome in, Snacker. When I visualize Snacker, he's sporting the mullet. I never had one. Remember those being very popular, like 92, 93, and I think they've had the resurgence at times. Let's finish up ripping our pack here between innings. All right, so we were on Peyton Tolley. We're going through the remainder of the pack. Cleveland legend, Jim Tomei for Josh. We got Jimmy Crooks, rated rookie. We'll also hit David Wright. And we'll finish it off after this game concludes. You have the hockey flow for Snacker. Opponent's paused again. He's going to run out of time if he screws around any longer. And I'll take the win that way. Just to fight this guy. He's going to the righty out of the bullpen. on top of it with Rosarinen. The problem is I thought I made a good swing. You know, sometimes you know that you're off time or something. Like, I felt like I was on that ball, but I was way off. Let's see. You played hockey your whole life, never changed the hair for Snacker. Snacker, how many times did you have to go to the dentist for dental injuries? Or were you fortunate to avoid those? User 64, welcome in, user. All right, here's Geloff trying to keep this game alive. And kind of ripped it, but we're at the shortstop, so that'll be that. All right, so we had David Wright, Mets legend, in this pack. We got a parallel Elston Howard. And we got a gold foil Cal Ripken Jr. Where is the cheetah? Where is Zach Attack when we pull this Ripken card? Behind that, we got Crunch Time Connor Griffin. That could be decent, although I don't think it's an actual rookie for Griffin. We got Ethan Salas, rated rookie or rated prospect. We'll also hit Ethan Conrad from Chicago. Looks a bit like PCA. Kobe is my best friend. Kobe, thank you so much for the heart me. And we made it back to George Brett around the horn there in our first pack of the day. Maybe we'll have more subscribers and more packs. You guys can subscribe on TikTok as well, and we'll open a pack for you. Z, what is it? ZZZ, welcome in, Triple Z. Are you a fan of ZZ Top by chance? Yeah, we're ripping packs for subs, trucking. Better packs than those scorer treats. We had scorer treats for a couple years. Feels a little delayed, but whatever. It's event. Trucking, thanks for the heart me and the go popular. And resubs, you know, so just remind me to open your pack in the future if you want to keep putting up with me, trucking. But yeah, we have these. When these end, Coffee Time selected these. I have like 5 other little blasters, and I'll just give you guys the menu, and whoever is around that day can pick the next one. So we got Gabe, Caleb, Charlie, Farmer, John, and Ledger. Welcome in, everybody. We're chasing our follow goal. We also have a light goal and a follow goal, right? So there's the follow goal. Timer goes up the more active you guys are. We'd love to hear everybody's answer to today's question of the day. Let me put that into all the chats. Which player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career? It's a baseball question, but it doesn't have to be just baseball. We can take it to any sport that you guys want. Trinity Rodman, we're talking about Dennis Rodman. His daughter is an excellent soccer player, but it seems like their relationship is pretty strained. Trying to think of some other people that we know for their personality, not so much for what they did on the field or in the court. Some of the professional wrestlers that I grew up with played a little bit of pro sports. I think Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage were both baseball and football prospects, at least. You know, that were known more for their wrestling careers. Yeah, it's a little bit tough. I was thinking of Mark the Bird Fidrich. He used to go on the mound and scratch around and act like he was a bird, but he was before my time. So I know he was before most of you guys' time that would be on TikTok. Yeah, Sanders possibly. Trying to think of who else would fit the category. I feel like it's a head scratching type question where it's not as obvious, you know, the answers to it. This guy's going to be off and running, and that Baldwin has the smallest strip to throw in. Even perfectly, though, we're not close to getting the out. Yes, I get Wavy. What's going on, Wavy? What does that mean? Explain it to an old person. What does get Wavy mean, guys? I would think of like those Wavy Lays potato chips. And another bad throw. He's going to swipe it. The swiper out here. All right, that's going to be enough for this left. Well, lefty. I guess I'll leave him in for Freeman. Possibly regret it. It's a New York City saying. All right, so Not only am I too old, I'm in the wrong region out in California. It's like motion, which is swagger. Okay, thanks, Thomas. That's a good breakdown.
Did he go?
You just flow. Okay, thanks, guys. Now I'll know next time I see a wavy account come in what they mean. For anybody just tuning in, I'm playing the All-Star Moonshot event. This one is, we call it Stadium Locked in Philadelphia, and we're working on getting Soto and Kurtz. In addition to getting the All-Star pack, if we hit our follow goal or our like goal, we'll do a big pack opening. It's also a song title. I'm glad I asked. Sometimes I never know what these names mean. I should ask more often. Oh god, I was trying for the swing and miss on the high here, and I ran it in and hit this guy instead. Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Maybe. I don't think anybody's really predicting the Chiefs, but hard to sleep on that that franchise right now. So it's a reference to Donyell Marshall that played in the NBA. I was a big fan of Donyell growing up. I got his jersey right there. Man, I am not scoring runs, and I'm giving up runs in bundles so far. So not a great start here in Moonshot. Yesterday in Moonshot, we were undefeated on stream. We won like 7 games. Well, that was yesterday. I fell off. Yes, Windsor's got you guys covered there. Likes, shares, follows. Let's make it happen, fellas. Lost my account. Thanks for the Go Populars. But yeah, Donyell Marshall, he's a great player. He played at Connecticut. Was in the NBA for many years, for those of you that are younger and don't remember Donyell. A lot of his early career was with Golden State, and that's why I became a big fan. Would probably be a great player in the modern era, because he was kind of a 3-and-D big man. Let's see, buddy in Red Chat says they like the Dodgers. Who's your favorite Dodger player? Windsor, who do you consider a player that's more known for their personality than what they did on the field? Finally, we'll get an out here. Dropped it. Was hoping for the double play, but it's too slow. Yes, gifts had time. Lost my account. Yep. The larger the gift or subscription or whatever, the more time it adds. Jameis Winston. Yeah, Jameis is a good answer for sure. Crab leg standing on the table at FSU. Winston came in with a lot of personality, despite being the #1 overall pick. No display name, buddy, just followed. Welcome in, and then Damburger just followed. Today is National French Fry Day, guys. There's good deals at Carl's Jr., McDonald's, Wendy's, if you have their apps. Of course, everything is app-based these days. Sully says Mendoza. And it's going to be crush out of there with Olsen. Royce, welcome in. That home run's dedicated to you, Royce. If you just followed, please tell us your favorite baseball team. All right, you got some work to do here in the Moonshot. Yeah, thanks everybody for following. The timer goes up the more you guys follow. If you're social on TikTok, please share the stream with your friends. There's a little handy share arrow bottom right of the app. Did you guys see that the Kawhi Leonard trade is basically on hold now while the NBA completes their investigation into Kawhi Leonard's aspiration deal? Clippers were saying the trade can proceed if the Raptors take on all the responsibility of the hypothetical punishments that could be handed down. The Raptors are like, no, we're just going to wait and see what the league says. So that trade may not be a trade in the end. Sully, E-Bike, Aiden, thank you guys all for sharing the stream. Jackson, welcome in. What's for lunch today, Jackson? Yeah, Leonard's an interesting dude in a lot of ways. All right, we got a perfect for Yandy Diaz, but it's up the middle for a single. I need base runners. I need, 3-run shots or something to pull me back in this one. Here's the Rosarina. I feel like he should get a long-term suspension. The only thing I can relate it to in my lifetime watching the NBA, Joe Smith signed a deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Smith had been a first-round overall selection, and we hit free agency, went to Minnesota, and they paid him off to the side, circumventing the cap. They took 5 first-round picks from the Timberwolves, and I think the Wolves somehow appealed that and went down to 4 first-round picks. So I don't know how Kawhi Leonard's just kind of like going off scot-free. Although I don't think Joe Smith served much of a suspension. He may have been out for a year or something, which is, pretty significant in the NBA player's career. But the Timberwolves got smashed for it. I don't know how the Clippers are getting off scot-free on this whole thing. All right, that 2-run bop brings us back in a bit. Hey, what's up, Maddox McCutcheon? How you been, friend? Yeah, that's a bad swing. Connor Wilson coming through with the follow. Thanks, Connor. We are live on the purple and red apps as well. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're chasing the follow goal and the like goal. And if you'd like to follow me everywhere, I'd certainly appreciate it. I'm probably going to mess it up, but I'm trying to switch up the overlay for those graphics every half inning. So that way you guys can see the like goal, you can see the follow goal. And haven't usually used this one, but yeah, it's DonyellFreak on all the socials, so I should put that in a better location, though, than over my face. Thought it was in a better spot. If I can click on it, I'll fix that. Old man using technology here. Let me pause. Oops. It didn't let me pause. Instead, he's going to get a bunt, and we're going to get the out, I think. Oh, I think it's pretty quiet. Yeah, I think college football really made it quiet, tight spot. I mean, what are you guys playing in chat? Are you guys mostly playing MLB The Show, or are you guys mostly playing college football now? And now I drug it too far up there. Yeah, that's about right there. Okay, so now you guys know. Follow DonyellFreak on red and purple. When I say red and purple, those are the platforms. All right, Douglas is playing the show. Sully's playing the show. Windsor says he got the Call of Duty ports. Oh, Milky Way, I'm good, buddy. Gage is still playing the show. Yeah, tight spots, and he's in the other chat. He asked if the show's died. Matthew Clarkey's still playing the show. Matthew, you play year-round, though, right? Or do you take a break from the game eventually? And, yeah, I needed to keep this guy from hitting more home runs. Failed to do so the league growing the wrong way. They ported Black Ops 1 and 2 to PS5. Windsor, did they upscale those games, or do they look the way that they did originally? All right, so Matthew's a year-round show guy. Milky Way, thanks for sharing, friend. We got Galaxy coming through. How are you, Galaxy? Matthew, he's also been playing a lot of Madden. It's a good time to play Madden and get the rust off. But yeah, this is a huge weekend for the show, right? All-Star Game content. You think they would turn on drops for their streamers, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that. But yeah, it's definitely quiet, tight spot. After this All-Star Game is done, like Wednesday, I'll probably start streaming a lot more college football. Maybe half and half on the streams is what I'm thinking. But sometimes you get there too and you see the data and you're getting more traction on one or the other. Let's see, you just finished the... Hold on, I'm sorry, friend. You just finished the 5th inning program, XP Path. You sold Shohei, and you finished live series. Good going, Sawyer. Graphics are atrocious. Have I tried Siege? No. I mostly stay to sports titles solely. I'm not really good at any shooting games or anything like that. Play Fortnite once in a blue moon for a laugh, just with the community. Oh no. Alright, so we're going to be out. Chase the ball off the plate. It's my fault. And here's PCA. Hey, thanks for streaking, Matthew. See Zack Attack's there. Hope Zack Attack's doing good. Now I'm late to that swing. Was looking away for an outside pitch, and I should just let it go. Strike or not a strike was not positioned to hit. So quickly down to our last out. You were only allowed to play sports games. What if it would have been like a puzzle game or something, Aiden? Would your parents have been okay with that, like Tetris or something of that nature? Yeah, I thought I was underneath it. The ball broke more than I expected, so. Oh well. Already got our wins. We just need the PXP. Kind of took my lumps there though. Oh yeah, you definitely came through and carried a few times, Matthew. Landon, the basketball guy. What's up, Landon? Thanks for following. All right, let me show you guys all the packs. I'll make it quick. Longtime viewers already know what we're up to on the pack attack, but we're grinding our way through. We got the event rewind card, 3,000 strikeouts. Boy, I need to go out and touch some grass, right? Olson Prods, welcome in. Thank you for following Olson. Olson Brandon, who do you guys root for in the NBA? All right, so here's our pack queue, right? I'll open all of them, including this All-Star Game pack. There's a shot at hitting Chris Sale or James Wood or something in the rare round. Would like Adley, probably the best. But I'll open every single pack if we get 100 followers today or 100,000 likes. The like goal's up there over my shoulder, so please tap away, share the stream with your friends, and let's have a great weekend. We're starting the weekend now. TGIF. All right, here's the squad. This is not the squad I want to play with. This is a grind squad so we can get more progress more quickly because the All-Star path, right? There's the American League path to Kurtz, there's the National League path to Soto, and we also want to get that the All-Star Game deluxe pack or whatever it's called at the end of the event. So that's what we're working on. Windsor's like, let's go. Let's open packs. We'll open a real life pack for you guys if you subscribe too. So don't be shy. Don't be stingy if you're thinking about it. We'll make it fun. All right, here we go back to the ballpark. Appreciate everybody that is watching and hanging out. The question of the day today is a doozy. Milky Way's locked in here. I may not be locked in. Which player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career? Which player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career? We got Adam coming through with a follow. Thanks, Adam. Bob Uecker came to my mind. Ended up being an actor, and of course he did a lot of broadcasting. Didn't have much of a major league career for Uecker. And he would poke a lot of fun at his career, too. There's a team photo when he was on the Cardinals. He's holding hands with Bob Gibson. I guess they were cracking up when everybody else was being serious. Johnny Football. That's a good one for JR. And that was a meatball there in the event. Popped up to left field. We'll grab it with the Rosarinen. Adam, looks like you're a Dodgers and Shohei fan based off your profile picture. Am I correct, Adam? More action for Rosarinen, but this one down the line. And that's going to be an easy double from PCA. Love the Dodgers for Adam. Who's your favorite Dodger of all time, Adam? Fernando Valenzuela could be in that conversation for personality. Fernando Mania really swept Dodger Nation in the baseball world back in the early 80s. But Fernando was an excellent pitcher, though, too. Do you get anybody remember Turk Wendell? Turk Wendell would jump over the chalk line every time he would come off the mound. He was a relief pitcher. He was a really quirky guy. I think he would fit in that personality overplay thing. Rex Hudler, maybe another one, personality guy, more so than career accomplishments. Dylan Palmer, welcome in, Dylan. Just a little grounder in the right spot for Geloff. And we're cruising. Jay Cutler. Ooh, Cutler had some good years. But yeah, he's gotten in trouble off the field. Maybe Mark Sanchez if we're talking about off the field issues. Aiden, welcome in. How are you, Aiden? Thank you for following. Dre Edits, welcome aboard. Thank you as well, Dre. Yes, Milky Way's all over it. Favorite Dodger got to be Corey Seager. I was expecting you to say Shohei, but yeah, Seager's a good answer. Yeah, a little late on that swing. Those of you that are just following, please tell us your favorite baseball team in the chat. And if you want to get really active, tell us your favorite NFL and NBA, NHL teams. What college sports you're into. We're happy to hear about all of it. Who are the top ranked teams for this year's college football season coming in? Not much of a swing, but it's going to plate the runner, I believe. Productive out for Pete Crow Armstrong. Let's see, we got Phillies for Dre. Peter, he likes the Dodgers, the Rams, Lakers, and the Kraken. Oh, I thought you would have been going Anaheim Ducks or LA Kings. See, Ethan's also a Ducks fan. Delton, thank you for the heart me, Delton. It puts you on the TikTok team. Love having you guys join the team when you're watching the stream. A little too far underneath it. I'm popping everything up a bit today. You get that PCI a touch higher. Of course, I want to hit the ball in the air, right? You don't want to hit it on the ground, but I want to hit it that high in the air. Not trying to launch it to the moon. Sooners for Maddox. Yep, I like the Sooners as well. Ethan, welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow, Ethan. Ethan, we're talking everybody's favorite teams. Who do you root for as a baseball enjoyer, Ethan? Yeah, that's another one just kind of slamming, not really putting you down precisely, but we did get a run out of that. New York Giants for Sully. Are the Giants going to be good this year, Sully, or no? I know there's a lot of hype around the Giants. But he's got the pencil bat skin here. The Adams going Seahawks and Warriors. Hey, we have two mutual teams. Those are my favorite teams. And you like the Panthers. That is hammered by Geloff. I think we better play this on the hop. Yes, Milky Way's all over it. Milky's the mini mod in here. Thanks for all your support, Milky Way. Does anyone in chat have fun weekend plans coming up? I think I got him on the pump fake. Sweet. I didn't really play that correctly, throwing him behind, but it worked out. It is supposed to be heat wave action. We bought one of those little splash pads for the kids, and we haven't used it yet, so I think I'm going to get that set up in the backyard for them, so they can get some exercise and a little bit of sunshine, but, you know, need to stay cool. Spending the weekend in Traverse City for Adam. What you going to be doing there, Adam? Oh, thanks, Dre. Yeah, we try to make it fun. Might go see that Minions vs. Monsters movie or whatever it's called. I don't think it's going to be a cinematic classic, though. Toy Story 5 was really good, but, you know, it's still nice to go see the kids' movies with the kids and have some time at the theater, too. Adam's got the broken heart for work. Sorry that you don't have some time to play, too, Adam. Hopefully you get out, enjoy a good meal or something while you're there. I seem like I'm shifting around a lot. I am, because it's just trying to get the chair centered where it's not in those little ruts that start to happen in your carpeting from the chair wheels. I do have a new office desk to stream for you guys on, but I have yet to install it. It's one of those adjustable height desks. So hopefully I'll be sitting here, you know, with good posture soon. But I gotta take a day to do it because I got so many cables running behind. That's the mess. People like to do those stream reveals, and I never do it because, yeah, my desk is a mess. Colton, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Colton. I thought I was tracking that well. Apparently I was tracking it about as well as the second baseman was. Oh my god, how did he miss that? All right, we'll take the gift hit. Let's see, college teams, USC, basketball, Kentucky for Adam. Wednesday, Milky Way's flying to Seattle. What you doing up in Seattle, buddy? I got to get you to go buy a slushie from Crime Scene Red. He's got the big time slushie business. He said he sold over 20,000 Space Needle slushie souvenir cups during the World Cup games that were up there. So our buddy, he came up, and his business, I think, does pretty well anyways. You're going to get to see some family up there. Awesome, Milky Way. And a Rosarina will rip it, but it's going to go foul. Those of you that are super into baseball, what day is the futures game thing? I think it's still called the futures game. Oh boy, I botched that. Had first and third, nobody out, and got nothing out of it. If the Giants beat the Eagles and Cowboys, Sully will be happy. Won't be in stream until you get back. That's okay, man. We'll miss you until you return. Because I think we have like futures game on Sunday, right? Futures game, home run derby Monday, All-Star game Tuesday, or I could be wrong on the baseball events. Kind of a dry Philly fan for Dre. What difficulty, Bennett? This is the All-Star Moonshot event, so it's on All-Star. No matter how good or bad you are, you play on All-Star. I'll play Weekend Classic maybe tomorrow or Sunday, and those will be I think it's Gold 2 that I'm in. See, Dre, he likes the Eagles, the Flyers, and the Sixers. Sixers have had a nice offseason, picking up Jaylen Brown, and there's some rumors that LeBron might go out to Philly. Eagles should be good again this year. And then, Philly's played great since they made the managerial change. It's not a bad time to be a Philly sports fan. Do you care about the Flyers? Oh, you did say Flyers. I assume that you like the Phillies. Braun in Philly would look weird. Yep, it would. I thought way back when, before he went to the Lakers, back when they had Ben Simmons and Embiid was young and all that, I thought LeBron might go to that version of Philly and run through the East for a while. But, he chose LA instead. Let's see, Marky's a Cardinals fan. Are we talking St. Louis Cardinals or Arizona Cardinals, Marky? All right, appreciate everybody watching. We had a Purple app resubscription. It was our buddy Josh. We'll pick up a couple more for the American League. We're closing in on Kurtz, and then we'll focus primarily on the National League to get Soto. Let me show you guys quickly the progress here. Noah, let's take a look at the grind. I don't know if I want to put in that Tigers catcher. He's probably better than Baldwin, but I like having Baldwin for the left-hand bat. But we just got Dillinger, so we need Verlander and Kurtz, and there's all these different things that we need to play through. Stat missions, extra base hits, that'll help a little bit. Strikeouts with American League pitchers will help. So we're getting there. And then in the National League, I'm not quite as far. I'm only to Olsen, so still a lot to do in the NL in this All-Star game festivities. Haven't worked on the Ryan Howard thus far. And then here's the Moonshot event. We're on 90, so we're almost through the Moonshot event. Need the All-Star Series PXP. Looks like what we need the most. So we'll get there soon to the All-Star Pack. You complete them both by doing the Conquest. I'm about halfway through Conquest, Noah. I did it a bit last night, and then it's getting close to time to get the kids to brush their teeth and put on their pajamas, so I called it good there. I feel like the Conquest isn't as fun to watch for those of you tuning in. So I usually play online head-to-head versus the offline modes. But that's not to say I never touch the offline, but mostly, we'll be matching up playing somebody. So thank you everybody that's followed. We're trying to get 100 followers or 100,000 likes. We are on, let's see, we're on 22 followers, so not a bad pace. We're getting like a follow every 2 minutes. Usually when TikTok's really popping, we're getting about a follow a minute. So either way, 100 followers, 100,000 likes. There's the like goal. I'll leave it up during parts of this game. Who are the Braves All-Star cards? I certainly haven't remembered every card that every team has, Houston. If you remind me between games, I'll take a look. You might have been asking me before I launched this game, but my eyes didn't catch it. I know there's a Matt Olson card. I homered with Olson. And I believe there's an Albies, but I might be missing a few other ones. You plugged in the different players for the missions, did it that way. That's always a good way to go about it. So it's only Olsen Albies currently than Noah?
No, that's out.
I would think Acuna's getting a card, but is he not an all-star this year? Maybe he isn't. This guy's got Soto and he's got Kurtz and he's still out here swinging away. Oh, Baldwin. Yeah, Baldwin is the catcher. I guess I should have known that. Big Country. Thanks for the follow, Big Country. Oh, Chris Sell. Ray Ray's in the chat. He said Chris Sell. How are you, Ray Ray? And can't get that one on the dive. Thought we would, but it's hit too hard. Marco, welcome in. Thanks for following, Marco. Yeah, doing well. Just, knocking out all the missions and XP stuff here. Are you enjoying the All-Star drop so far, Ray Ray? And everybody else for that matter? I haven't touched the showdown. We might do the showdown if we finish the event, because I don't think I want to jump into Weekend Classic today. Oh, I don't know. I got my wins pretty quickly, Noah. I think I went 7-0 yesterday on stream. Today I've not hit as well. I think I've played better players today. But yeah, I didn't feel like the wins were difficult at all. Oh, get going, Ray. And we got weak contact. Would have been nice for the double play. Didn't work out. The position of the ball was placed perfectly. Don't know if I like my opponent's uniforms or not. They're different, for sure. Ernie Clement kind of sucks at second base. A lot of these All-Star cards don't field well, I'm noticing. And so everything's just kind of rolling through perfectly for him. This will probably be it for Heron after the lefty. Alright, Clement does get a good bare hand animation, and we'll take our turn at the plate. If you're not tapping, you're napping on TikTok. We got to hit that follower goal or the like goal, guys. We need to open these packs. All right, Geloff. He's hitting it for a leadoff single. Low 1600s. Nash playing the number 3 guy in the world, though, currently. Thought that was going to get through for PCA. Instead, PCA gets doubled off. Should have just bunted. And Kuroda Grauer going to get us a home run. Nash, thanks for following. Windsor, Milky Way, thank you, fellas. I just told Nash what the rating was. Were you not listening, Who's winning the World Cup game today? Who's even playing today? I forgot what today's matchup was. France took care of business against Morocco yesterday to go through. Kind of didn't expect anything else in that matchup. What a play at shortstop from him. No display name, buddy. Welcome aboard. Thanks for following, friend. Norway and England. Oh, that should be cinema. Go Norway. Wait, now I'm getting told Spain, Belgium. Which one is it? They're not both playing today. Tomorrow's the doubleheader. Correct? How is this guy hitting everything the glove hand side of my second baseman? Today's Spain, Belgium. All right, go Belgium. Who do you guys have in that matchup? No, it's okay, JR. Oh, take longer, Clement. Clement's getting on my, he's getting on my list, not the nice list. All right, JR's going for Espana. Windsor's taking Spain. I didn't think Spain looked too convincing against Portugal, but Belgium hasn't looked great either. I know they took care of Team USA, though. Adams also got Spain. I might have to put my money where my mouth is, guys. Keep an eye on my TikTok stories. There might be an underdog play there a bit later. Use code DYF on underdog. We'll take great care of you when you tell them Donnie sent you. Loving it, it's JR. Today is National French Fry Day. Who has the best French fries, everybody? I'm thinking I'm going to go get 2 orders from Carl's Jr., one on my account, have my wife download that app too. Get some regular fries for the kids and get the crisp cut for myself.
Inside.
McDonald's, says Adam. Freddy's, says Solely. I've never been to a Freddy's. I don't think there's Freddy's out here in my part of California, at least. Can't beat fresh hot McDonald's. Yeah, when McDonald's does it right, it's a dream. It's absolutely a movie when you go through. Yeah, what's up, Mr. MC? How are you, friend? Yeah, that is not the swing I needed. Do the spicy chicken, Max. I don't eat meat, dude. Maybe I'll get it for the family. Luca Rosselli. Welcome in, Luca. Luca, who's got the best French fries in all the fast food restaurants? Since today is the National Friday. A lot of app deals, if you guys are app connoisseurs. I think Wendy's gives you any size fries, but you gotta spend $5. If I gotta spend $5, I don't feel like it's that much of a deal. If I was gonna spend $5 anyways, like, I'm happy to get the freebie with it. Ryder's going McDonald's. Yandy Diaz, he's trying to go out of the yard. Does Yandy got the launch angle? He does. Hey, that guy caught it on his thumb. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I need to see it again. I don't want to replay on my opponent, so I'm going to pause and replay it that way because I don't want him to know what I'm up to. I'm not trying to make the guy feel bad, but watch this shot here. All right, it's the guy in blue. Let me see if I can get a better angle on him. Oh, now it's in his hand. I could have sworn it was stuck on his thumb. All right. He, like, no-looks it into his hand, guys. Watch this guy. He's not even tracking the ball. Okay. Whatever. I'm hallucinating. All right, we'll take the home run. We got the lead. Favorite salad dressing? I don't eat salad. I guess ranch, if I had to pick. Hey, what's up, Timeouts? How's your day going? I hope better than yesterday. I know you're dealing with some weird stuff. JR's really enjoying the stream right now. JR, I'll ask you what I asked Tippist. Do you go to a dispensary to procure your goods, or do you just have some plants at home? Or maybe both? We need everybody on the follow team. If you guys aren't tapping away on the likes, you can follow and extend the stream. Either 100 followers or 100,000 likes for a huge community goal pack opening. If you want, I'll open the packs with my shirt off. Nobody wanted that. Let's see. He's having a good morning for JR. Yes, he is. Okay, so JR, he goes and picks up what he wants. It's gotten worse, but not a bad day so far. All right, Windsor will pay extra for that. Tarps off for Donnie. I was scrolling some of the competition one evening just because I want to see if there's anything cool that I should try to add to the stream for engagement and enjoyment for you guys. And there was some MLB streamers just streaming with his shirt off. It's like, dude, maybe put a shirt on. All right, Soto says it's not going to be easy, and he blasts a home run. Let's get another arm out of the arm barn here. Hey, what's up, B-Dub? 23, how are you, friend? This guy has had 42 hits right past Ernie Clement. Clement is in cement with his cleats. That guy doesn't move much. They don't call it the show for nothing. Exactly. The show and tell. 23 fouled. We're getting a laugh out of 23. 23, who's your favorite baseball team? What in the world? Sounds like they have a lot of your guys' personal information to be, extending it to other family. See, Nash is a Cardinals fan. 23 likes the Mets. Who's your favorite Met and favorite Cardinal, respectively, fellas? Yeah, this guy is just wearing out the path up the middle here with these hits. I got to give him credit, though, for doing it. Credit where it's due. shallow liner, and we'll take the out. Jacob DeGrom, that's a good answer. Now it's Jordan Walker. You love a 99 Walker. If you play the game long enough, they'll probably drop one. They get pretty generous with the 99s as the season progresses. Yeah, here's the king. He's got the runner coming home, and the lead has flopped the wrong way. Where are you talking about, Willie? Are you talking about the Spurs play-by-play announcer? You're from Jersey, went to the game, and they've been your favorite team ever since. Well, that's a good reason to root for them. How do you know who's top 10 in the world? Oh, I have a list. Yeah, I always review the top 10 before I start stream Milky Way. Somehow I always end up playing the number 3 guy, though. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys have already thought about it, but I'd probably contact, different family and have them get in touch with their law enforcement so they know what's going on. Yeah, we study the tape. Hey, Rick, we were talking about you earlier. What's up, Rick? Milky Way's flying up to Seattle to visit family soon, and I was telling him he should go and get a slushie from you. Soto is your favorite player now. Another day, another dollar. Thanks for showing me the Space Needle, the limited edition cups. Those are really cool. Great idea when there's going to be a lot of tourists coming through. Yeah, that'll be enough of Ryan King. Let's change up the arm angle here. He's got Otto Lopez playing shortstop for him. I do believe it, although that was a lot of moving products, though. Oh, awesome timeouts. Well, it's just station to station, getting a million hits in this event. But yeah, I think you said it was, 21,000 plus Space Needle cups that you sold? Right, PCA, chance to grab it. He's not going to. This is going to cost a lot of runs. I just wanted to get out of the inning. Instead, this Moonshot event is kind of blown open here. Although it is Moonshot, I definitely could score 5 in the next inning. Need to get an out, though. Here's Soto. Back up to the plate. And Soto just places down the line. Okay, so 24,000 cups. Now, how many vendors do you have around Seattle, Rick, if I could ask? Because it wasn't just you operating like a single stand, right? And thank you, Rick, for the heart me. But yeah, Rick, for those of you that don't know, he has a big-time slushy business. I believe it operates up the West Coast. And he had these limited edition Space Needle slushy cups that you could get if you're at one of the World Cup games. Like, imagine this, but like a Space Needle. And yeah, Rick crushed it. All right, speaking of crushing it, my opponent's been crushing it. That was a huge inning. Let's see if we can rally back a bit. Trying to push our way through to Kurtz and Soto and those guys. We need base runners. And we like cheese for breakfast. All right, PCA just going to get us a base runner here to start. Didn't want that lefty-lefty matchup. Oh, we got the Seahawks. Okay. JKG, it was perfect on a normal swing, and that did not even get to the track and center. They got to give my boy Kuroda Gower a little more power on that red diamond. This is perfect. I think Olsen's got the power. We'll get a 2-run bop for Ole. You'll send me one. That would be awesome, man. I misread that, but yeah, that'd be wonderful, Rick. Definitely will be drinking out of it here on some of the streams, too. And Ernie Clement, he's not playing good defense, but he did put a good swing on it. right, so we're chasing the follow goal and the like goal. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We have some work to do, but we could get there on today's stream. Always helps when you guys follow, share, and like, so please do both. All right, Drake Baldwin with a 2-run bop, and now we're just down 2 runs. And for those that don't know, it's the same name on all the platforms. We are multi-streaming, chatting with everybody across these internet streams today. And Yandy Diaz, he might be out. It's a nice play. Yandy just fast enough to get there. He was throwing some meatballs for sure, Kendrick, as one does in Moonshot. Although that could be 2. That's a spicy meatball. Behind the back animation. Rosarina beats it out. We're still in the game. Here's Vargas. I thought I was all over that, but we're just a little too far underneath. And that's the ball game. Marsh will grab it. All right, so nearly tied it at 9, but it is what it is. Let's see if we got any more of these cards. Can't wait to get Kurtz and get him into the Ace theme team. Yeah, we put up the fight, right, Kendrick? Yes, Milky Way's all over it. All right, Schwarber is participating in the Home Run Derby. That is big news. Going to be great for our viewing enjoyment. Let me quickly reset the stream. It's DonyellFreak on all the socials. We're trying to get our like goal or the follow goal. If we hit either or, I'll open all these packs. I got an All-Star Premier pack. I got the Deluxe packs. And yeah, we're just knocking them out here as we go through. I think I just finished the event, although I didn't see that Premier pack hit. Pretty sure we got through the progression. May do the showdown for us soon, but let me play another event game or two. If this thing ever gives me control over my tab, because we got laggy menus, I'll show you where we're at. All right, so I got Kurtz. It even showed me that I got Kurtz. So we're done with the American League. We need some National League PXP. So let me try to finish that up through event, and then maybe we'll skip over to showdown. So my main man from Philadelphia, or not Philadelphia, from Pennsylvania, Kurtz coming through. Wake Forest legend. All right, so we're up to Riley O'Brien. Let me put in a National League stacked lineup so we can get to Soto faster on these missions, because I think you got to do everything with the National League players. So we're going to go NL only and use as many All-Stars as we can in event. And once that's done, if there's still time, we'll do the showdown. Or if we get bored of the event, we'll do the showdown. Everything is just so slow for MLB this year. The menus were bad before, but they made them worse somehow. I need a forfeit entry. Sorry, fellas. I think sometimes I get frustrated. I start clicking buttons, trying to get the game to progress faster, and it just makes everything go slower. Question of the day: what athlete is known more for their personality than what they did on the field? Doesn't have to be baseball. All right, so new event. Here we go. Oh, I don't need the standings. NL only the senior circuit. I gotta take out my A's guys. All right, National League only here. I guess you could put Marte in. I do like using Marte. Sal Stewart will come back into the lineup too. So Contreras and Baldwin being in would be good. I'm not that slow on the menus. The game is just that slow. So let me grab Sal. Along came Sal. I think Stewart can play second base. All right, we'll just make it easy. I'm just going to tab over till the first NL player pops up and put him in there. All right, Headley plays in the National League. At least he used to. Rosarina's got to go. And Tennessee and Lou Brock. So I'll break my my statement there. Although I think that Taylor card is a speedster too. I might pop him in to center. Oh, we got PCA, so that'll be fun. Geloff just hit P5 for me. Yeah, this guy's 95. We'll put him in right field. All right, so we got an all National League lineup to take back to event. Let's go. Sorry that took up a little bit longer than I expected. But yeah, it's disappointing. The show doesn't pop up some of the animations. Like I got Kurtz at the end of that game. We got Geloff. It didn't notify me of either that Geloff hit P5 or that we accumulated the end of the American League all the way to Verlander and Kurtz. Busted game. We're on 28 followers. We need 72 more for a huge pack opening, so please follow up. The timer extends when you guys follow. Don't let the stream end. Let's stream all day. Make me work. Taylor, PCA, Mookie will lead it off. Then we got our All-Stars clustered together. I think I shouted out Mr. Murdercap when he came in. Meant to. All right, lights are flashing. Somebody just followed in. Thanks, friend. It's Mad Dog GP. Mad Dog, who do you root for as a baseball fan? Game is slowly loading. Here we go. Right, very late on that swing for Taylor. Fireman's there. Fireman's always good on the tap team. What's up, Fireman? And Taylor with a laser into center. All right, we're swiping a base with Taylor, and we will get our first steal with him. Let's see, Mick Elliott. Welcome aboard, Mick. Thank you for connecting with us. Mick, who do you root for as a baseball fan? All right, we get a single, still second, and try to keep them coming home. Cubbies fan. All right. Who's your favorite Cubs player of all time, Mick? Mookie gives it a ride. Should be enough to move Armstrong to third. Nice play at first. Not what I wanted there. Hey, Ryan was my favorite Cub too. Did you get his 95 card in the show, or do you not play the show? I just got him out of a pack the other day. And he'll get a nice dive, but it is dropped, so we get another run across. This game should have more nudity. That's what I'm saying. So 4. If you follow, we'll make it happen. I'll put in a request for SDS to get a little more risque. Kind of jammed into the gap. He's got it, I think. The logo vault, says Jonathan. Yeah, the logo vault's full of it. Nothing that can't be done. All right, little chopper to Olsen. And we'll get the out. Sean has came through. Thanks for the follow, Sean. Only if we hit our follower goals. So for, what is it? I don't even know how I should pronounce that name. So for JC. Sure, it's pronounced a different way. Yeah, it's a good inning here in Moonshot. from the pitching standpoint, we'll quickly go back to the plate. Sean, who do you root for when you're in the stands? Opponent quit. Come on, don't quit. We're farming XP. Jonathan, Johnnet. Welcome in, Triple J. Thanks for connecting with us, Jonathan. Who's your favorite baseball club? All right, we got Verlander, Kurtz. It's delayed. Now they finally showed us that we got him. We got our premier pack and another ball as a habit through that event. So we're trying to finish up our grind to Juan Soto. So we're playing with a complete National League lineup here. Timer says 49 minutes. Probably play like 2 or 3 more event games, depending on the pace of the games, and then try to wrap up with that showdown. In the summer slump, are you an A's fan too? The A's are slumping terribly here. I wish they would fire Kotze. 5 straight losing seasons under that guy. And we got Bob Melvin on staff. They could just promote Melvin. Maybe hire Ron Washington off the Giants. Milky Way from your fingertips to everybody's actions. I hope everybody does what Milky Way says. All right, so here we go again. This Philly Park's kind of a tough park to play in. I don't know if it just lags more or what, but beautiful park in real life. As far as how it plays in the game, I don't love playing the games here.
Leading off the ball game this afternoon, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton. Ball.
Yeah, Buxton stepping up. Buxton looks pretty good in the red. Maybe the Twins will consider trading him one of these days. We'll shatter the bat. Olsen's got it. Here we go. Here's Berkman. Got a new follower coming through. Thanks for following. It is Caleb. Caleb, who do you support as a baseball fan? Any advice on the best bronze pitchers to use for Moonshot? You know what? I actually haven't looked at any of the lists. I know there's certain guys that have funky deliveries that people tend to enjoy in these Moonshot things, but I haven't looked it up. I would take a quick look over on MLB The Show Reddit and search for Moonshot pitchers. Somebody's probably compiled a list for this Moonshot. Sorry to give you a non-answer, but I just using whoever they kind of gave me by default, to be honest. Caleb's a Tigers guy. Nice sweep over my A's. A's played terribly in that series. Detroit looks decent. It's a important deadline for you guys. If you're going to hang on to Tarek, or if you're going to trade him and, you know, try to get some value out of him in case you're worried about him walking away. I'm going to try to get 3 here with Taylor. I think I'm going to be out. Yeah. Thought that might rattle in the corner a bit longer. Not quite. So base running mistake from yours truly. Let's see. We're looking good. You're hoping you hold him just 4 games and you got a wild card spot.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
All right, here's Mookie Betts. So I completed the American League path. Got to Kurtz on today's stream for anybody just joining. And now we're trying to get Soto, then do the showdown on this All-Star thing. Probably we'll play Weekend Classic tomorrow or Sunday. Have you guys dove into the Classic yet? Those of you that are playing Diamond Dynasty? Or are you waiting them a bit to get into those games? Some pretty nice cards. You know, in the Classic, if you are able to get enough wins for them.
Nope, ball.
You were doing All-Star mini season to grind the programs. That's a good idea, Jonathan. I haven't touched the mini season yet. Might get into it later today. I was working on Conquest map yesterday off stream. And he's gonna hit it well with Harper. That'll be it for my starter. I don't know if those are custom jerseys that he made or if those are a City Connect. I haven't paid attention to those connects too much. Well, we're playing an event for what it's worth, Caleb, so there's no rating in event. But I hit World Series 3 or 4 weeks ago. I've been playing with an A's theme team, so the rating is like in the 700s currently. But yeah, Weekend Classic will be gold 2 for me. Nice swing for him with LBs. Alright, we'll jam up Kurtz. Yeah, we're trying to get either the like goal or the follow goal. So thanks to everybody that is hanging out and helping out. It's hammered, but thankfully we'll grab it. Here's Soto. I don't know why this guy's still playing the event after getting Soto and Kurtz, but to each their own. Maybe they're trying to parallel their cards or something. The event doesn't seem like it's that fun to play, to keep grinding after you made it to the end of the path. Steger with a no-doubter. Oh, Kobe's there. What's up, Kobe? Change up the profile picture. That one to the second deck of the bullpen. And if that was a moonshot, that'll be enough of mirrors. Try Maxwell again. Hey, what's up, Maxa? How's your day going? Max is watching on the red chat. I don't think Armstrong can grab it. Dozed off when you first joined for Kobe. That's okay. You needed a nap. I was hoping we would catch that one in the air and get the out. Trying to get all the packs for Maxa as well. Good idea, buddy. Hey, what's up, Bodine? Welcome back to the stream. All right, gave up 4. Let's see if we can get 4 of our own on the offensive side. Olsen will start us off. Good pitch from Seymour up and in. Yeah, try to go with it, but timing was terrible. So down goes Ole. We'll send up Sal Stewart. I thought I was locked into that swing, guys and gals. I know I say that often, but there's times where it's like, okay, I'm on this one. Not quite. And Contreras also going to be ground out to short. So it's a quick turn at the plate for us. There might have been a 3-pitch inning. I don't even know. I don't think I took one. All right, Lou Brock. He'll gallop over and grab it. Let's see. Osvaldo, Sanfran, J. Remy, Bert, Savage King. Welcome in, guys. We need everybody to follow. Don't let the timer run out. Let's put the timer back up. If we hit our follower goal, we're opening all the packs for you.
That's a ball.
Kobe says, wait for your pitch. I don't know what my pitch is anymore. Olsen knocks it down and gets the out. That was calm and collected from Olsen. Milky Way, thanks for hanging out, buddy. It's another Albies, no doubter. Boy, this guy's hammering it with Albies. Big Bird just followed. Big Bird, how's Snuffleupagus these days? Thanks for following, Big Bird. Let's grab a lefty to face Kurtz. Sebastian, thank you for connecting with us as well. How are you, Sebastian? All right, Kobe's got you guys covered on all the actions that keep us streaming here. Just late there for Baldwin. Here's Lou Brock. We need a base runner, so trying to use Lou's speed. Didn't work out for Lou. And we're down to Headley. Caleb, it won't be the same without you. Thanks for hanging out, bud. And Headley rips it, but I think left fielder's got it. So, uneventful game. Probably did not progress much XP-wise in that one. Gave up some XP, though, the other way. Started off with that double, tried to stretch it into the triple, and it was all downhill from there after Samad Taylor got hosed. Contreras getting parallel 2, and let's take a quick look at our NL progress as we're working towards Juan Soto now. I think that's the only thing I got left out of the All-Star, whatever they are, the theme programs. Yeah, we completed Moonshot, we completed the American League, so we're working on Soto, and we need our extra base hits and our strikeouts and all that stuff. I think I need to make sure I'm using National League pitchers too, which I haven't really thought about on these stat missions. But yeah, the pitchers is what I need to focus on, strikeouts and innings as well. So let's make sure we're using the National League to get this done faster. Nolan, welcome in. Thanks for following, Nolan. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? Like one of the kids must have got in the office. Somehow Sammy Sosa was under my feet there. Sammy, what you doing, bud? Little Sammy out of nowhere action. Eli, Manuel, Cade, all of you guys, welcome aboard. Thanks for watching. Later today, we got Team Boxing League coming for the sports streams. I always love the Team Boxing League content. Seems like it does really well on that red stream. Right, we got an opponent, and we're waiting for it to commence. And the opponent had a closed server error, so thanks, STS. We'll hurry up and wait a bit. We got 36 followers so far. We are aiming for 100 for a big pack opening. All right, let's try it again. And then I don't remember which team some of these commons are on as far as which pitchers I have in here, so should probably pay attention to that. All right, Kobe's going to return momentarily. We'll hold it down, Kobe, till you're back. Hopefully. All right, we got the Brewers starter, so he'll be our go-to guy. All right, 37 minutes left guaranteed on the stream. See how our like goal's progressing. We're at 20% of the like goal. If we got a few guys really going hard on the tap team, we'd get there. I appreciate all of you that have been sending likes so far. All right, grounder up the middle. Hey, what's happening, Liquor? How's your day going? What a name there. I think you're a previous follower, too. I think you've returned to the scene of the crime. I thought he might send that runner home, but he'll hold there. Rowan, I'm ranked in the 1600s. I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world. Who wants to know, Rowan?
That's a sign ball.
Nolan is our latest follower. Everybody join Nolan. It's part of the DonyellFreak community.
Ball, that's low.
You guys are going to want to join so you get a big pack opening.
Hee-haw!
Yeah, we're trading outs for runs here. What's up, Brain? How's your Friday treating you so far? Rain, thanks for following. It's Cam. You made an account to start posting some content. Good idea. Have you got the content ready to go, or you're working on it? Corey, if you don't like that, you can warm up some bacon grease, bud. Corey's ready to warm up the bacon grease. All right, here we go, Corey. Kobe's returned. Welcome back, Kobe. It's Samad Taylor. Perfect rip. Opponent quit, guys. He got shook. All right, number 3 guy in the world just quit. Corey, I don't tell you my rating unless you follow. Otherwise, I'll just tell you we're in the 1600s and we're playing the top-ranked players in the world right now. Got one posted now. Oh, I'm trying to give it a like. I'm not logged into to TikTok on my browser. I'll try on my phone after stream, Rain. All right, we're looking for our next game. We're working on getting Soto. Yeah, goodbye to the number 3 player in the world. Guys should have been a little bit more locked in. All right, Aiden Carter's back. Welcome back, Aiden. Does it look like I have Soto, Corey? Shouldn't he be in my lineup if I'm playing with a National League lineup? Corey, were you exposed to a lot of lead paint as a child? Just curious. Let's see. We got Mr. Gift Gal, Cameron, Omar, Medelvius. I hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to the chat. Yeah, drinking that Flint water. Full of minerals out there. Oh, a little elevation sensation out in right field to take away the double. Look at this, guys. Got it at the apex of the leap. All right, got that going for us.
That's a ball. He's out.
And here is Zach Geloff stepping up. So today is Friday. If anybody wants to tell us their pick for the best fries, let me know in the chat. National Friday. There's a lot of Friday French fry deals. Our question of the day today is this one. Which player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career?
That's a ball.
Yeah, why don't you go ask in their stream, Corey, since you're so worried about it. Dennis Rodman. Yes, Rodman's a good answer. Ricky Henderson. I don't know. Ricky had a great personality, but I think people remember Ricky for stealing a lot of bases, too. All-time steals leader.
Ball.
And he'll turn on that one. I think we'll make the move to the bullpen here and get somebody else. Yes, exactly what Windsor said.
Ball 4. Runner
I
take a
couldn't get
base.
him to swing inside. Bob Euchre. Yep, Euchre's one that I mentioned a few times, Maxa. Yeah, Euchre's a good answer for sure. All right, there's our like goal. We're at 22% of the likes. I don't know if we got a better shot at the likes or at the follow goal today. Got to watch the stream while you're plugged in, Kobe. Got to get you one of the long extension cords so you can charge and watch. But thanks for being here, Kobe. Samad Taylor's been good in that leadoff spot. He'll get us another hit. Sadly, Pete Rose. Yeah, Pete Rose known for the off-the-field stuff quite a bit. You're at the park right now. Well, that makes sense.
That's in. Ball.
Gotta get you the phone bank, Kobe. Here's PCA stepping in. Comebacker. I'm trying to sprint to third. And we'll get in ahead of the throw. Not a very patient swing on that one. I wish they'd stop making my guys dive back to the base. Wanted to send them home immediately. Said we'll settle up there with the out. It's up to Olsen. And Olsen just couldn't get it past Freddie Freeman down the line. It's a moonshot event, but you wouldn't know it. It looks like a pitcher's duel so far. It's Freddie Freeman stepping in. Freddie scares me. Let's see who we have in the pen available. Yeah, we'll get Freddie out to, well, I think it's Sal Stewart over there at second. Here's Headley. See FanDuel, Jerome, Boss, Jason, Aaron, J Money, welcome aboard. Tell us about your Friday plans, guys and gals. Playing the All-Star event, currently 3-inning games, and it's a moonshot format because they cannot come up with anything besides moonshot for these events, apparently. All right, Sal Stewart gives it a bop to the opposite field. And it's going to be Oppo Taco for a wall scraper home run. Good going, Sal. That's the guy's name. Because we're all about underdog around here. Use code DYF at underdog. Ryan Garcia. Welcome in. Is it pronounced Rain or Ryan? It's Rayne. I don't know, probably the Kurtz card, Boss Man Jace, but I haven't got to use him yet. Just got him a little bit ago. Rainy Garcia? Ryan? I don't know how we should pronounce it. Probably like rain. Yeah, a sponsor's command would go hard. All right. We're out of there with Brock. We got a solo shot. It's a low-scoring moonshot so far. Yeah, we gotta get the follow train going. If you guys are on the For Your page, come on in and follow us, Talk Sports. Stop playing on the For Your page. Keep that timer pumped up, guys. Guys and gals. We like the lady viewers just as much. There we go. MLB The Show God K. Welcome in, K. Thank you for following today on the Purple app. What's up if your boy DJ Khalid? I don't know if he's my boy or not. You tell me. Brahma, welcome in. But you are another one that just followed. What year did I start playing the show? In MLB 19. Who's the pitcher? Christian Scott is my pitcher right now. Christian Scott, the man that time forgot. He's going to get the win on that one. Tap, tap, tap. All right, another victory in the books. I don't care about the victories. I just want to get the Soto card grinded out. We'll probably jump into the showdown afterwards. I'm only using the National League guys because I already got Kurtz done. Kurtz is the one I wanted more, but I usually hit really well with Soto cards. All right, we got Logan Webb, Hunter Goodman, Christopher Sanchez, and a rising rookie pack as well. If we hit our follow or like goal, guys and gals, today I'm opening all these packs for your viewing enjoyment and my own. We would love to get one of these 97s out of here. It's got the spotlight drop, rewind pack, all the good stuff. So you know what to do. Tap, tap, tap. Or follow, share, and like, or both. Let me go back to the event. I think we want to get the upgraded catcher in there. So let me forfeit the event entry. And we'll get back after it here quickly. All right, so JR's helping on the tap team. Did I hear the rumors? If you get caught in a crime, they put you in game jail? No, that sounds fun. All right, so Goodman. I don't think Goodman plays any other positions, does he? Oh, he can play right field. Let's get Goodman in there. And I think we'll take Lou Brock out. Put Goodman out and right. That gets us more all-star game at bats, which also helps on this NL grind towards Juan Soto. I would go quickly to the game, everybody, but these menus be lagging. Oh, as far as the All-Star cards, I haven't even looked. I probably have enough for the first player. I forgot who it even is. I think it's Mason Miller, right? Isn't it like Mason Miller at 15 cards? I probably have enough to go lock in for Miller. Bodum. Yeah, I'll use Scott again because we need the left hand, or excuse me, the National League innings. Yeah, there's my opponent's lineup. I'm a home team. I kind of want to be away because a lot of these guys are quitting out after their at bats, and I want to grind my PXP.
Leading off this afternoon, the second baseman, number 1.
How are you guys doing on the collection? All-star voting sucks, says Go Pack Go. It's gotten worse in the internet era where people can just manipulate stuff. All right, let's see. Glenn says, you think the top teams this year, NFL-wise, are going to be Rams, Seahawks, and the Bengals? Yeah, Bengals is an interesting pick. Can I play you? E-Bike, can you follow the stream first? Imagine coming in, not following, and wanting to play. You are following. You've been following for a long time. I don't remember ever chatting with you, E-Bike. I tell you what, I'll play you if you get 5 friends to come in and follow. You got to share the stream, and they need to come in and say, E-Bike brought me. How about that? You got to sit and wait anyways, because we're in the first inning.
Ball.
You make it happen, we'll make it happen here on stream.
That's in. Ball.
And we'll get a nice round throwing animation there from short to get the out. I got more games in me, guys. We got to get that timer going up. Please follow, share, like, gift. If you got it like that, if you're in TikTok. Gift a sub. Send the universe, whatever. Let's see. Who's Chase? Welcome in, Chase. You're 5 shy of the summer program for Maxa. You need 5 murals. You haven't opened any of the All-Star packs yet. Feels like they're going to give us other All-Star players in these All-Star packs eventually. Like Shea Langoliers doesn't have a card, but he's the starting All-Star catcher for the American League. He pulled the 97 cell. He's so nasty, says Spencer. Play some on GOAT. Noah, the only GOAT that I'm playing on is your mom. Let's see. Let's go Dodgers, says Dodger Boy. Noah, that's how it ends, bud. We timed you out the other day, and you've done too much. Hate for you to find out this way, but better now than never. All right, Mookie, 105 off the bat for an out. Got that going for us. All right, pitcher's getting tired. As I like to say, we're getting tired of him. Let's go with Peterson, since we're trying to use the National League. Which sports games would do movie packs? Imagine playing as Bobby Boucher in NCAA. Well, they have to have the licensing for everything. You know what I mean? So it's possible to get some of those fantasy crossovers. But if I'm keeping it a buck, I really don't like fantasy made up players. And I know, you know, we're using guys with ratings, and it's all subjective, you know, how strong they make Matt Olson in the game versus how good he is in real life. But yeah, I'm not really wanting to play with the guy from Field of Dreams or anything personally. Maybe if it was his own limited mode, but I don't want it like in my main game mode. Is this the event? It is indeed, Spencer. Yeah, welcome in, Spencer. I think they've done that too. I think there was a Madden where you could use some of the Madden cards and you would do like a road to the NFL thing. Oh man, it's probably been about 5 years ago. They were decent early game MUT cards, and I didn't like it because like this guy didn't play in the NFL. This guy's not even real. But it's at least a fresh idea, Glenn. I don't mean to throw cold water on it. It just wouldn't appeal to me personally. Kind of like when FIFA had Giannis in the game. I think it was in one of the play now modes. Like, I don't want to play soccer with Giannis. I play with him in 2K. That's where he belongs, in my opinion. Okay, Mullins against Peterson. Liner down towards the first base dugout. Has it been that long? It may have been that long ago, Glenn. Jeez, I didn't think it was that far back, but maybe it was that far into the history of Madden. Case foul and everything. I'm just trying to get him to swing through and miss. Now there we go. We'll get a K. See if we can get some runs up on the board. And I just didn't get that one to elevate, dang it. All right, we got our like goal, we got our follow goal. And we appreciate all of you that are hanging out like Glenn. Yeah, that's true, Glenn. Yep, they blend together over the years. All right, Stewart rips it, but a little bit late. Doesn't get over the right fielder's head. Bailey B, welcome in, Bailey. Who's your favorite baseball club, Bailey? I was looking fastball, so I just let that one go by. You remember playing Madden 15, 16, 17? They all felt the same, just different graphically. All right, we'll get a Contreras double here. Working towards Juan Soto for anybody just tuning in, wondering what we're doing. Don't think that's got enough. It's 96 exit velocity. Would have been great to get that off the wall, but just missed it with Baldwin. Grab another National League pitcher. Let's see, how's our follow goal going, guys? We got 41 followers, so we need 59 more followers for a big pack rip. If you got any friends showing online, that share is free to use, and we'd like to have your buddies connect with us. Question of the day is this one. Many of you have answered, but which player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career? So I'll repeat that. Which player is remembered more for their personality than their actual career? I feel like Bob Uecker may be the best answer on that. And it could be any sport. We don't have to limit it to baseball. If you guys want to take it to boxing or something. Right, Stewart makes a nice play. Yeah, it doesn't have to be baseball, but we could definitely do baseball, Fireman. Another one, says Mr. Murdercat. Skittles for Glenn Bruce on the Seahawks. I remember Marshawn more for being a player than his personality. Although he definitely has both going for him. I'd say maybe John Ryan could be in that argument for Seahawk players. He was on Ninja Warrior and all that stuff. Rodman, John Rocker, Floyd Mayweather for Firemen. Those are good answers. Definitely Muhammad Ali, says Maxa in our red chat. Ali's a good answer. But I mean, I feel like you do remember him for being a great fighter, though, too. We'll get a good rip from Headley. He's going to get there, though. This may be a moonshot game with no runs through regulation.
Ball, that's in.
Okay, so he's got cutter, sinker, four-seam on this Michael Peterson card. McGregor is both good and has a funny personality, says Glenn Bruce. Isn't McGregor a scumbag in real life? Hey, welcome back, Caleb. Joe Dumars, John Starks from Mr. Murdercat. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Welcome back in, buddy. No, I don't care about the Summer League. Hey, Tight Spot, thanks for subscribing with the Prime. Let's open a pack for Tight Spot. All right, we'll open the Don Russ pack after this game concludes. Please remind me if I forget, Tight Spot. I do get to yapping and forgetting. Had to delete MLB yesterday. Was how many cheaters you played? What? Who's cheating in the Big 2-6 on MLB? How do you even know they're cheating, Brendan? Yeah, I've been seeing Yaxel showing up in my timeline quite a bit for his Summer League performance, but I don't watch the games. Been checking to see if we're getting any progress in free agency, but yeah, apparently he's starting out his professional career really well. Some team staying at your place, but Tight Spot doesn't know who it is. Yeah, he's going to test PCA. I got a non-perfect throw. I think he's got it. He's putting up 21 to 29 points a game. All right, it is extras. We got the Ghost Runner on second. Let's see if we can get some runs up here and continue our pursuit of Juan Soto on the stream. I should have stole third with a speedster, but ball was already in motion when I thought about it. So Mookie has a productive out to work with. Jammed up for Mookie. Boy, I don't know if that's deep enough. Let's test his arm. I think we're going to be out by a mile. Even a non-perfect throw was going to get me, so we're able to camper back. All right, so it's down to Olsen quickly. It's a little too far inside. Almost hits Olsen in the kneecap. Oh, what's up, Joey? Haven't seen you for a bit. What's new with Joey?
Ball.
Yeah, that was a crazy game for Seattle. And stayed patient, hit it okay, 97 off the bat, but it doesn't find the grass. All right, let's see. Pack opening time. If you guys want more packs, please follow or subscribe if you're a fan of the real life packs. Let's get on with it here. First up, Yadier Molina in our pack. No job for Joey Porter yet. They're messing up not hiring you. Next up, Mariano Rivera. Mariano kind of got out of the spotlight with that whole youth resort thing that him and his wife were running. We got Luke Kitchkall. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Minnesota second baseman. Next in the pack, we got a Ranger legend. It's Michael Young. Yeah, we're going to play a little bit more event. Behind Young, we got a all-time great Cal Ripken. After Ripken, we have a Chase DeLautner rated rookie parallel card. That's a nice one. We packed out of this pack thanks to tight spot. Behind him, we got Pie Trainer. I've been known to train with some pies. We got Brian Hung Kim after whoever we just pulled over. And let's see, we'll keep progressing through. Jose Canseco, one of my favorite players of all time. One of the Bash Bros. Behind Jose, we got Doc Gooden. We got a Bubba Chandler optic card, so that's a nice one to pull. Rated rookie Bubba Chandler. Behind him, we have a optic gold border Steph Hernandez rookie. Behind Hernandez, we got Prince Fielder on the bomb squad. And another rookie is Andrew Panettiere from the Phillies. A lot of rookies in this pack. We also got Ethan Holiday rated rookie as well. And that takes us back to the top on Yadier Molina. So that might be the best on Russ pack so far. Have I ever met Donyell Marshall? No, just through social media is where I've interacted with him. Do you have a connection to get me hanging out with Donyell Marshall, Joe? All right, we got Dom Nom on the follow. Thanks, Dom. How's our timer looking, TikTok? Probably getting low on time here, I'm afraid. All right, 11 minutes left guaranteed. I would like to do the showdown. We need more followers if we're going to get there. Timer's getting low. Followers, subscribers, gifters, whatever. All right, we got Dom Nom, and then we got Dom with no Nom that just followed. Welcome in, guys. Who do you guys support as baseball fans? Big Mo for Maxa. Yep, Big Mo. Yeah, I didn't mean to get Jackson Joby. I'll get him out for a National League pitcher soon. Got to face one batter, I believe. See, we got White Sox and Yankees. White Sox are going to sweep this series against the A's, I'm afraid. A's are playing some bad baseball right now. Jackson, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jackson. See, Glenn, he still likes the Rockies, but they need to fix some stuff. All right, so that's it for Joe. He'll do his job. He got his batter out. Let's grab some of these NL. I forgot the Astros are back in the American League. They've been in the American League for like 15 years. Here we go. Jose, what's happening, buddy? Welcome back to the chat. I guess I used Scott last game. Does not have much stamina. Jose, thanks for the heart me. The Rockies are the Dallas Cowboys of the MLB. They need new owners, says Glenn. I don't think the Cowboys are going to get a different owner until what's his name passes away. Jerry Jones. I was drawing a blank on his name for a minute. But yeah, I think Jerry's hanging on till the end. Jose, thank you very much for sending a heart me in our TikTok chat. He's off and running, and he'll pick it up easily there. All right, timer's counting down. We need everybody to follow now. Now we got to stop talking about it and start doing it, guys. If you're in TikTok, save the stream. Yeah, I don't know that Jerry's son will necessarily be good or bad, but you know, when his dad's gone, then he can make his own calls. Kind of like the Raiders with Davis. Glenn, thanks for sharing the stream, friend. All right, we get out of it unscathed. We are on the Soto grind. Let's see, Maxa says the red legs. Good old Cincinnati. That's a great pitch. Below the frame, but it's in there for a strike. Just clipping it. That's what major marketing will get you. Nothing, says Joey Porter. He's got sweeper, sinker, cutter.
That's the ball. No, that's down. Ball.
I was looking for that pitch away. I think we're too high on the launch angle, a little too low for Olsen. And he'll run the cutter in. I was thinking he might use that sinker down in a way. There it is. And we'll get it with Sal Stewart. So Stewart should have two. I think. Nice cut off from PCA. Oh, Stewart's out by a mile. Thought we were good for extra base hit. Finn, welcome in. Easton, good to see you guys. Another new follower on TikTok. And this time it's Aiden Spam. Welcome in, Aiden. Who do you support as a baseball fan, Aiden? Oh, good pitch. I thought it was, you know, one of the cutters or sweepers breaking him further, but it just leveled out. Eli, welcome in. Thanks for following, Eli. Who do you root for, Eli, as a baseball fan? We need followers quickly. The timer is going to run out on us. So if you're on the For Your page, come on in. You're hoping Francona would have a bigger impact on the Reds, says Maxa, but they suck again. Eli's a Brewer fan. How are the Brewers playing? They're still in first place, right, in the Central? Or am I wrong on that? Yeah, favorite player, favorite team, Aiden. Who do you enjoy? And Muncie turns on one. Didn't get far enough in, apparently. Bye-bye, baseball. Bryce, welcome aboard. How are you, Bryce? We need a left-hander, whether it's American League or National League. We'll bring in Heron here. It's two lefty stack and switch hitter stack. Bryce, I'm doing well. We're even better now that you're here, part of our stream. Favorite player, Mickey Mantle. Good answer on that one. Too bad Mickey kind of cut his career short with the injuries and the off-the-field carousing. He was my dad's favorite player. Let's see, Alex, welcome in. How are you, Alex? Alex looks like he's got a Cubs logo. Who's your favorite Cub, Alex? Bryce, I'm an A's fan. Boy, they have stunk it up here the last month or so. I am super ready for them to fire Mark Kotze as our manager, but Fisher's cheap and he probably doesn't want to pay anybody else to be the manager on that team. He's already invested some money in Kotze. All right, so the buddy got a 2-run bop. We need runners and hits here, of course, for the win and also for getting that Soto card. I'm using a strictly National League lineup so we can get to Soto faster. I already got the Kurtz card earlier on stream. I was hoping to do that and get into the showdown, but our timer is getting low, guys. Please follow up or subscribe or something if you're in TikTok to keep us going, keep us in the game. Oh, Ramon Hernandez would be awesome. All right, he's going to the underarm throw on Rogers, and I haven't seen Rogers in a minute. Thought that was higher in the zone than it was. Yeah, Ramon would be a good call. I don't know if he's active in managing right now or not. Usually catchers make really good managers. They're paying Bob Melvin to be a consultant of some sort. I feel like Melvin could easily take back over, or they could try to get Ron Washington or somebody too. You know, Washington's helping out the Giant staff, and they're not doing anything. I don't think either of those guys are great anymore as far as Wash or Bob Melvin, but they're better than Kotze, in my opinion. Which Sox do you like, Red Sox or White Sox, Prize? Sacramento State University was discovered in 1743? What do you mean discovered? Or founded? I don't know how you discover a university. White Sox are probably going to sweep the A's. Okay, founded back in 1734. 43, excuse me. You typed it right. I read it wrong. Yeah, the A's are probably getting swept, unfortunately, for the A's fans and myself, being an A's fan. All right, we pull one back here with a Headley solo shot. The A's look very listless this last 2 or 3 weeks. So is it the oldest university in the country? For Sacramento State? 30 years for Independence Day.
No, that's inside.
We got somebody else just followed too. It hasn't showed up on my screen what the name is. But thanks for following. It's Braden. Braden, welcome in. Hey, what's up, Zach Attack? How are you, buddy? Followers are getting under the wire here, guys. We're under 4 minutes. We need all the friends coming in, all the likes, shares. We need a follow train to save the stream. Maybe just one more game in us. Was hoping to play one more and get in the showdown. Harvard 1639. That's old school cool, right, for Harvard. Zach, are you messing with any of the All-Star stuff, or do you not care about it? Let me grab Marte and not hit lefty here. Oh boy, that was a good pitch to hit. I thought it was a sweeper, so I was down below it and late. All right, so we will not pull out the rally. Zach, he did a little bit yesterday. So we could do the showdown, or we could do another game. Let me see if we got Soto yet. Feels like it's not showing me my rewards as we get to them. Haven't had a really high-scoring game, though, for a couple games with this NL lineup. We got Kurtz done today, but I do want to finish up Soto as well. Followers extend the stream, so you guys could help this thing not go off the rails. Be like LARP. LARP, thanks for following. Okay, Olsen getting an upgrade. We did get Otto Lopez, so Lopez can go in to this one on this next entry. Let me check the progress on this. Forget how far along Lopez is on the Soto pursuit. All right, so Lopez is the last one before Soto. Let me check the missions just real quick. Extra base hits or hits. One more NL inning will help us too. So let's hopefully get lucky on this one and get Soto done. And then tomorrow we can focus on other things within the game. Maybe play a couple of weekend classic games and then do the showdown then. But yeah, please follow. Our timer is about to expire and stream blows up when the timer runs out. All right, so instead of Mookie, we get Otto Lopez in. He'll help on that all-star PXP chase. All right, back at it here. Should probably switch out the pitchers. Gamers Unite. What's happening, Jamal Weeks? How's your day going? We're right on 50 followers, so we're halfway on the follow goal. 2-minute warning, TikTok. Our balls are in your court, TikTok. Hurry. Don't make my stream explode when the timer runs out. All right, Christian Scott will get the nod. Let me stretch for this one. Brian, welcome in. Thanks for pumping up the timer and for joining us, Brian. All right, I get to hit first, which is good. Just need to stretch a moment. Show you guys that I am a Golden State fan. Brian, who do you root for as a baseball fan? But yeah, Harvard's going way back there. Wonder what life was like back in the 1600s at Harvard. I wonder how strict they were on people using their phones in the library back then. Aiden's got the thumbs up for us. All right, maybe our last game of the day. If you guys pump up the timer, then we'll play more. Jude, welcome aboard. How are you, Jude? Yeah, here's Otto Lopez. Was trying to get cheesy with the bot. Jovi Cole, welcome in, Jovi. Yeah, that was a terrible swing. Thought I could flip it down the right field line. It might have been a strike. It's close to the frame. That's a terrible swing. Well, not good. Not the offense we had hoped for. Let's see how we do on the defensive side. He's got Corbin Carroll leading off. Carroll's hitting 500 for my opponent. And he'll take a called strike. Yeah, play on a monitor. Definitely helps quite a bit. May not have looked like it on that last turn at bat, but yeah, monitor helps a lot. Maxa, thanks for hanging out with us. Great to have you in the community, and thanks for being so nice in chat. You put in the link tree if you'd like to join us in Discord or anything.
Ball.
All right, timer maybe going, gone, TikTok. I can't believe it. Timer's gone. We still have the light goal. This will be our last game of the day. We're at 24% of the light goal.
Ball.
Right, Brandon Marsh against Scott. Marsh is having a good year out in Philly. And we'll jam him up. May have been anticipating a different location or something.
Batting third, the second baseman, Louis
I think that one's going to get in. Right fielder's struggling to get out there. I got Hunter Goodman in right, so I guess that makes sense. Playing a catcher in the outfield, never expect a whole lot defensively in that situation. Let's bring back in Maxwell since we need National League innings and strikeouts. All right, so we get Adley out of there. Brazil is the only nation to win a World Cup on 5 different continents. They've won in South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia/Oceania. Snacker, welcome back, buddy.
Ball.
Snacker, what's the weekend looking like for you, sir? That's ripped for Olsen. Little fade action on that. 114 off the bat. Why didn't it get in the air? That'll probably be it for Jacob Lopez. It's going to be John Keane coming in here.
That's low. That's a ball.
See, you got work on Saturday, engagement photo shoot on Sunday. Your engagement? You pop the question? Or you're taking the pictures? I don't think you told me you were engaged previously. And we'll find the grass with Sal Stewart. You got engaged a year ago. Awesome, buddy. Well, congratulations on the upcoming wedding. It's a William Contreras 3-run bop. Now we're comfortably ahead in this game, but we're still trying to get more PXP.
No, that's it.
A stone cold take from yours truly. Alright, I'm on top of it. Apparently, the thing was squared up, but launch angle -4. Yeah, probably last game, Fireman. I don't know. If we get 10 followers before this game ends, I'll do another game. How about that? Give you guys a reason to follow if you're there. Where are we on currently? We're on 53. So if we get to 63 followers, I'll play another one. I'll do my best, Vince Carter. Got one more in me. So share the stream with your buddies, firemen. You need all the firefighters coming through. And I'm jammed up late. But we did get 3 on the board on the Contreras home run out to left field. James Wood stepping up.
That missed. That's a ball.
Four seam coming in at 100. He's late to it. Not late that time. We'll get a jump throw. And thankfully Olsen will pick it over at first. Here's Tatis.
Nope.
Got a new follower coming in. There's one. Robert Rowland followed. So we need 9 more for an extra game. That is 1 for my opponent. No doubter for Fernando. We had a lot of packs to open for you guys today, but it looks like we're going to come up short of our goals on the follows, shares, and likes. Maybe tomorrow for Saturday. Definitely want to open these all-star packs. Line drive for Muncie, but we'll fill it with Stewart. Robert, who do you support as a baseball fan? Thanks for connecting with us, Robert.
Ball.
It doesn't give me control over an infielder. It gave me Pete Crow Armstrong. I think it was softly hit. I thought we could field it. Maybe get the out. That should be the end of the top of the second. Excuse me, the bottom of the second. I'm on the road here. Right, so he's going to go to Brian King of the Astros. Liner to third. Muncie reaches up and gets us out. And PCA trying to use the speed. Not going to work out. It's King swipes it and gets us out. So it's down to Otto Lopez, who we just got to last game. I'm underneath that. Didn't adjust well. All right, so quick inning of work for Brian King. Don't really care about the wins as much as we want to get our stats finished up for Soto.
That's a ball.
But I prefer to win as opposed to lose.
Ball.
And Maxwell's lost the plot here. That's a good swing. Just foul, apparently. Lanier, thanks for following. We need 8 more followers to play an extra game. This is the last half inning here. So everybody be like Lanier and follow up. Lanier, who's your basketball GOAT, since you got a basketball GOAT display name? Stretching, because he's been sitting around for a while. And he's going to get the tying run to the plate just like that. He's going to run on Baldwin. Excuse me, it's Contreras back there. Baldwin was pretty bad defensively. Michael Jordan. Yeah, Jordan's one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen, if not the greatest. So that's a great answer, Lanier. That was crushed. I'm glad it was not elevated. Baseball's Derek Jeter. Jeter's a good call for MLB too. Long career, a lot of clutch moments. Was on, very prominent Yankee squads.
That's in. Ball.
Just watched there. It was pretty good, says Maxa. All right, we get the win. I don't know if we got to Soto, but we'll be close if we didn't get him wrapped up today, off stream if we need to. Then tomorrow I plan on playing some Weekend Classic. Probably we'll get into that All-Star Showdown as well. Ant State fans and TikTok says Solo. I don't know what Ant State is off top of my head. I'm going to regret it when you tell me now too. I'm be like, oh yeah, that's right. PCA up to P3. Oh, we got Soto. Okay, good. So we got our Soto completed. Did the event. Any State fans in TikTok? I think Skyballer is going to do a Sacramento State rebuild in college football. So it's funny that you came in talking about Sacramento State as well today. All right, so here's our pack goal for tomorrow, guys. Everybody join the stream when we go live. Be sure to share, like, all the good stuff. Got all-star packs, rewind packs, rising rookies, all the good stuff. If you have yet to follow, please do so now. We'll be back tomorrow. If you click on my profile, my link tree is there. You guys can join the Discord server. I'll be back on at 4 p.m. at least, if I'm not on a bit earlier, for Team Boxing League on YouTube. Same name on YouTube and on Twitch as it is on TikTok. Here we go on the raid to iForensic. He'll have you guys entertained on Twitch. We can't raid out on YouTube or TikTok yet, but maybe one day. Thank you everybody for tuning in and spending some of your time here, and we'll catch you guys